Hey, I'm John Stevenson, the Guaranteed Retirement Guy, and today I'm going to answer the question, what is a tax-sheltered annuity? So you may be working for the public school system. Maybe you're a professor, maybe you're an elementary school teacher, maybe you work for a university. Maybe you worked for many universities and several of them have paid you in the form of obviously a salary, but also your retirement plan was set up in maybe a 403B, okay? Typically, in a lot of these 403Bs, they have tax-sheltered annuities inside of them, okay? This is pretty common for people who are employed with universities and schools, and they have their money maybe with TIAA-CREF, which is now TIAA, and a lot of those plans are tax-sheltered annuities housed inside of a 403B plan. Okay, it's the same. If you've got your money elsewhere, maybe it could be with any provider really for these 403B plans. And when they have a tax-sheltered annuity set up inside of it, they give you a few options. A lot of times, especially with some of these companies, these are variable tax sheltered annuities, which means, of course, your account is going up and down with the market. And that can be scary and it can be exciting and it can be frustrating, especially when you're close to retirement and they don't give you any other options to grow your money or to shelter it from any type of market loss. Now, that's not the case with everything. A lot of times there are funds that are available that will allow you to earn a certain amount of interest and not have any losses. But if you're looking for the maximum amount of income, then usually what people will do is they will roll their funds over from these tax-sheltered annuities into another tax-sheltered annuity, okay, or a deferred tax annuity. And so typically what happens with a 403B plan is, especially if you're looking for maximum income, you could definitely activate the income from that annuity. Okay, you've already got an annuity and it's inside your 403B. Now, you can decide to activate the income from that, and you can do either a single or a joint. Usually, they'll have those options. And sometimes they'll have an option to activate that income for maybe a 10 or a 20-year or maybe even a 30-year period certain. Now, the problem with that is a lot of these options that you're given, you're not able to get as much income as you could get elsewhere. And so that's why people reach out to me, because I have access to all of the annuities on the market. And typically with 403B plans, we will take that money and we will transfer it as a 1035 transfer over to an IRA. And inside that IRA is another annuity that pays you much more income for the same principal balance. Okay, so that would be nice to know, right? If you got $500,000 sitting in your 403B and you know that they're going to give you a certain amount of income for the rest of your life, wouldn't it be nice to know that for the same amount of money, you could have a lot more income coming in from an annuity from another company that's just as good or maybe even better? I would want to know about that. And so that's why people reach out to me. If that's something you want to look at, you should book a call. You'll notice there is a link below my video. In fact, below all of my videos, there is a link to my calendar. And people book with me on a regular basis because they want to look at the best annuities. They want to make sure that if their annuity, their tax sheltered annuity sitting inside their 403B, if that's the best thing for them. And if it's the best thing, then great, keep it. But it would make sense to at least compare that to everything else that is out there. Okay, there's so much out there that can give you so much more income. And if you're just looking still for growth and market protection, you can get that too. And you usually get a lot more options. And you can still keep it tax deferred. So it's just a basic, simple 1035 transfer from one qualified account to another qualified account. Okay, they act very, very similar, and it just gives you a lot more benefits than what you may currently have right now. Now, one thing to remember is if this is a 403B plan that you are currently contributing to, okay, and you're under 59 and a half, you probably won't be able to have access to that. You probably will not be able to transfer that over to anything else. Now, if you're over 59 and a half, then yes, you can still transfer that over and outside of that institution, even while you're employed. And you can put it into a separate IRA with a better annuity contract in it that's going to give you a lot more income and give you a lot more growth. Okay, so that's why a lot of people will reach out to me, because they want to take advantage of that before they retire, especially if you got a few years to retirement. They want a lot more growth, a lot more guaranteed growth. You can get that. Okay, now, if it's from maybe an old school that you worked for, an old university, okay, as long as it's an old plan that you are not contributing to anymore, maybe an old employer, okay, you have access to that money before 59.5. And, as long as you want to transfer it from that to an IRA. Obviously, if you take it out early, you're going to be subject to the tax penalty and, of course, taxes on your growth if you take it out before 59.5. But if you're like most people, you just want some more growth and you want more protection, you want some more guarantees from it, then you could take that old 403B and roll it into an IRA outside of that institution, and you can put an annuity contract inside of it that will give you a lot more income and a lot more growth than you're currently experiencing right now. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. If you have questions and you want to chat, there is a link below this video. You can get on my calendar. It's a direct link to my calendar, and we'll chat. Okay. You can ask me whatever questions you have. We can look at the best annuities on the market, and we can make sure that what you have is the best thing for you. And if it's not, I'll let you know. Okay. And we can look at the annuities out there that will best fit what you're looking for. So it's no pressure. You're not going to try to sell you into anything, but I will try to show you everything that is available so that at least you can make an informed decision for yourself. So I hope this really, really helps you in your search for guidance and for certainty, especially transparency. That's really, really important. So I appreciate you watching. I hope you like, and I hope you subscribe to my channel so you can see the rest of the videos that I like to put out every week. And until next time, thanks for watching.